somewhere in the South Atlantic Ocean. No ships, no sound except the ocean. On a wooden raft 8 feet wide, a man sits. His body has consumed itself to almost nothing. His mind has started to fracture. He talks sometimes. By every measure, he should be dead. He was just a steward. Someone history was never supposed to remember. He is close to death. He knows it. The ocean knows it.
And yet, he reaches into the water, towards something most men would spend their last breath escaping. A shark. He pulls it up, bare hands. No hesitation. His name is Poon Lim, and this is the story of what he decided to do instead of die. A German U-boat locks on to the SS Benlomond and fires 2 torpedoes. That's all it takes. The explosions tear through the hull like it's nothing. Flames erupt across the water. The air fills with smoke and noise and chaos. Poon Lim is thrown into the sea. Oil burns on the surface around him. The ship folding into the ocean like it was never there. He gets his life jacket on, and he waits. The flames shrinking, the noise fading. Just silence. And then, drifting toward him through what remains, a raft. He pulls himself on board. He looks around. No one. The ocean stretches in every direction, like nothing happened at all. He still believes someone is coming. He rations everything. He ties knots in a rope to count the days. 1 knot, 2, 7, 14. And then, a ship on the horizon, moving, real. He grabs a flare, fires it, watches the smoke rise. The ship keeps moving and disappears. He ties another knot, tells himself there will be others. There are others. A freighter appears, close enough to see clearly. He tears off his shirt, waves it. The freighter slows. The crew looks down at him. A sunburned, emaciated Chinese man on a wooden raft in the middle of a war zone. The freighter turns around and sails away. He watches it go. Days pass. The knots accumulate. A U.S. Navy patrol plane appears overhead, circles, drops a marker buoy. A storm rolls in within hours. The buoy disappears. The plane never comes back.
At some point, he stops looking at the horizon for ships and starts looking at the ocean for food. Around day 55, the food runs out. He reaches into the tin. Nothing. The water follows shortly after. He takes the flashlight apart, pulls the wire spring, bends it into a hook, unravels rope into a line, lowers it into the water. Waits. He catches fish, rigs a stove from a tin can and gasoline, digs a nail from the raft's wood for a second hook, catches seabirds by lying completely still for hours until one lands close enough. Under a sun that has burned through everything, a routine forms, fragile, functional. But the sleep is gone. The raft never stops moving. The ocean never goes quiet. He drifts in and out of something that is neither awake nor asleep.
Then the storm comes. The waves crash over the sides and take everything. The dried fish, the stored water, weeks of work gone in one night. Morning comes. The ocean is calm again, indifferent. He is close to passing out. He sees a seabird circling. He catches it and drinks its blood. The sharks have been circling for weeks. He fashions a weapon from the water jug, lowers a carcass into the water, waits, hauls the shark to the surface, and beats it until it stops moving. Drags it onto the raft, cuts it open, drinks from its liver, slices the fins, dries them in the sun. He does this more than once. The body by now is unrecognizable, skin split open, eyes sunken, hands that shake at rest. He talks sometimes to no one. He stops tying knots in the rope, stops counting days, counts full moons instead. There is a moment, unnamed, undated. He sits on the raft. The ocean moves beneath him. And the thought arrives. What if this is where it ends?
April 5th, 1943. 3 Brazilian fishermen are working near the mouth of the Amazon River. They see something, a figure, on a raft, so still they almost mistake it for debris. They draw closer. It is a man, what is left of one. They pull alongside and look down at him, skin like cracked leather, eyes sunken, a body reduced to its most essential parts, bone, sinew, the stubborn machinery of a heart that refused to stop. He cannot get off the raft himself. They lift him. 3 days on the fisherman's boat to reach Belém. He eats, slowly, the body remembering what it is. He is surrounded by people for the first time in 4 months. The body slowly remembers. Then, the news arrives. He was the only one. All 51 men, the captain, the officers, the crew he served meals to, the men he saw in the water after the torpedoes hit. Gone. The world receives his story with noise. Newspapers, headlines, his name in print across countries he has never visited. King George VI awards him the British Empire Medal. The Royal Navy puts everything he did on that raft into their training manuals. They call him remarkable, superhuman, a marvel. He stands there, accepts the medal, says very little. The world sees a legend, a man who conquered the ocean, who outsmarted nature, who turned a wooden raft into a fortress. But the man inside the legend, the one who counted full moons because days were too heavy, who talked to no one, who drank blood to survive, who sat on that raft one nameless morning and let the thought arrive. That man is still there, standing quietly inside everything the world is celebrating, waiting for them to finish. Years later, someone asked him about the record. 133 days, the longest solo survival at sea in recorded history. He said, "I hope no one will ever have to break that record. Not with pride, not with triumph. Just that."